Hello, 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 hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. How are we all doing today? Hopefully, you're doing well. How is everyone's Tuesday? Sorry, I'm trying to look at all the things and stuff, and nothing ever wants to behave exactly like you think it's supposed to. Yeah, the usual problems. Alright, cool. Anyway, how is everyone's day today? How are we doing? I had a great vacation. I missed you all. I was really excited to get back and start streaming. I was not really, well, I was excited to get home, and I was excited to see the puppies and the kitties and everybody else and the roomies. Yeah, missed everybody. Yeah, not so much looking forward to going back to the day job, but that, yeah, that is a part of life and it is what it is. And I do like my day job. I just like hanging out with you all much more. So I think we're gonna do a little bit of everything. The new Phasmo update came out this morning, and I was debating just switching to it and just doing that all stream and not even doing Dungeon Siege, but it is Dungeon Siege Tuesday, so we might do a little 50-50. We will be doing Phasmo on Sundays. We're kind of, at least for now. I was just getting to a point of feeling a little bit burnt out and a lot of pressure with Minecraft. And I shouldn't say burnt out, not burnt out. I love Minecraft. But I was struggling to find interesting things and not having enough off-stream time to truly, like, go just farm a whole bunch of stuff so that we can build all the things I want to build. And I don't want to spend all stream just, digging holes and mining. So we're changing it up. We're doing something different, at least for now. We can worry about, I'll worry about what I'm doing some other time, later. So that's the plan, and like I said, we might split this stream in half, get into a little bit of Phasmo. I already loaded it up because anyone who follows Phasmo, the Phasmo stuff has been in any of the Phasmo streams the last few days. Besides the update, they're also doing a Twitch drop thing. So I already got in and downloaded the update and everything so that I could get my badge or ID card or both. I'm not clear. It seemed like it was just going to be a badge. Now it seems like it's multiple things. Anyway, so I already logged in order to be able to, or connected everything in order to be able to get that right away. And I do believe next week, whenever I'm doing Phasmo, there should be a badge that you're eligible to get with drops, but since I'm not a CC for them, there isn't one right now that you can get just by hanging out with me, unfortunately. So, anyway, there is all of that. Let's get started. I mean, we could just chat all day. but I'm fairly certain you want to actually, like, you know, see some gameplay, maybe also. Maybe kind of, sort of. I don't know. So let's get going. Okay, let's get going for real. Sorry about that. And did anyone do anything? I don't know, what'd y'all do for the week that I wasn't here? Besides be really sad that you couldn't hang out with me. I'm sure we've been in this house. Oh. They're killing stuff. Let's do this first. Did anyone do anything different? Find a new streamer out there that you just dying to tell other people about. We don't usually go for a ton of, self-promo or promoing others out there, but if there's one that you just need to tell everyone about, yeah. We did not a ton. That was part of our hope and our goal for vacation. We did do some things. It's not like we just sat around the Airbnb staring at each other. And so we went to Meow Wolf. We went to the one in Denver. And I highly recommend it. There's like 5 or 6 of them or something now. And I highly recommend, if you can go to one, if there's one near you, if there's one wherever you're going on vacation or something, I highly recommend going. It is an sort of an interactive art installation. We've been to 2 now, and they're always, each one is different. They're all a little wild. They sort of have a theme, but the theme is a little bit of, take what you will from it. And let's pick a spell for her before we just sit here doing nothing for hours. Feral Wrath, Nurturing Gift, that raises healing magic. Let's do that one. And so, yeah, the one in Denver, there's like a city area that looks sort of like your standard city, but also not, all at the same time. It's just... And there's, and I think what's supposed to be kind of like an alien planet-like or something, space, where there is kind of a rocket ship, and also there's a whole room where every movement you do changes how changes the movement on the walls. on the floors, on the ceiling. And there's just so much. Like, I mean, we were there for, I don't know, like 3 hours. And I'm sure we didn't see everything. Like, I'm absolutely certain that we missed a whole bunch. Because there's so much to see. Oh, we probably could have done this with a portal and not had to walk the whole way. Oh well. We're walking now. And so I highly recommend it. Make that the only thing that you're really planning to do for the day. And go and go see it. Go do it. We found a great little Cajun place for dinner. We also... It was really hot while we were there. Like, not necessarily hotter than where we live, but it was hot. So we also went to Elitch Gardens, which is a big amusement park. Has a big water park. Yeah, and then these standard amusement park rides. So we did the water park for a few hours and then went and rode some stuff. Did all the things. So, yeah. We had a lot of fun. Like I said, we didn't really plan a ton of things. We really wanted to be able to unwind, relax, just get out of town, and be somewhere different, do some fun things while we were there. We were really talking about trying to do the zoo, and it got really hot, and we were just like, maybe something that's not quite so, hot and sweaty. We have a pretty decent zoo where we live, so while they wouldn't be the same, it was good. So I hope everyone else's week was pretty good. If you had to work all week, I hope work wasn't too terrible. That is not the collect everything button, that's the look at the map button. I need to create a command for, I don't know what, for something whenever I hit all the wrong buttons, which is, always. So we need something that makes fun of that fact. Right. So there is our portal that we unlocked the other day, but so that should be to the town. This one, it's pointing this way. Did we go up here? Yes, this is where we're going. My map kind of spun around and goofed me up. And we're already forgetting all of our health potions. Those things that we need to not take naps in the middle of battles. Yeah, we need those. We need to stop napping in the middle of a fight. Yeah, just sleeping on the job. That's what we do. We're really, really good at it. All the little bugs. Okay. So, this way. Oh, and here's some wolves. Oh, and our homeboy's stuck. There he goes. Now he's unstuck. Nope. Sorry for the spinning. Moved my mouse the wrong direction and everything spins. Spinny, spinny. Ooh, summon lesser twisted something or other. I'm pretty sure that's the one we already have. I always think that these mushrooms are supposed to do something, because they stand out from the rest of the game, like, so much. Oh, here's a big guy. So here we go. Oh, Andy brought a bunch of wolf buddies. He's an elite cannoner. Alright, well, Mr. Elite Cannoner. Down you go, apparently. She can't use Resurrect 2 yet. That is one we are going to hang on to until she can, for sure. And now we have, an opposite problem than what we've had, is we have so many potions in our pockets, we don't have any space for anything else. Yeah, we really could have teleported. Oh well. That's what happens when you take a week vacation. You don't remember where you're going. It's okay, we'll get plenty of XP in between. And there's our chant portal. Look, Mr. Bug, the chant portal is not for you. I mean, we don't use it generally either, but it's still not for you. Well, that guy back there looks like he's trying to fall asleep on the job and he hasn't even started. Well, now he can for real fall asleep on the job. Oh, and they summoned a wolf in here, and there's this big funny looking guy. And of course there's Bug just hanging out back here, trying to get in on it all. Making sure we're still going the right way. No, there's a bunch of stuff over here that's gonna try and clap us, so that's probably a good sign. Usually means we're going the right direction. Oh, they're way back here. That's why I can't see what I'm trying to go for. The upsides and the downsides to being teamed up with NPCs. They do their own thing, and sometimes you can't figure out where they went. Right, we are almost, I think, to the spot. You still going the right way? We are. And then we have to go this way. Is there anything neat back there? Doesn't look like it. If there was, it's something we cleared out last time. Okie dokie, where are we headed? This way. Right? Yes. Now, anyone got any good plans for the rest of this week or for tonight? Since it's summer, anyone got vacations coming up? And I just got back from mine, but you know, it's still early in the summer. There still could be others. Okay, we are at the Temple of Istara. I want to be Ishtara, and it's not. An Istaru. And let's up his stuff. Maximum health, critical strike. Overbear, barricade, toughness, alacrity, or dual wield. Let's go with critical strike, because we can't do any of these till he's up another level, so we will just keep with what we're at. And go that route. Okay. Oh, close his thing. There we go. Alright. Is there anything in here? Anything at all to break, poke, prod, see? No. The Ellenloo Isles. This bridge is kind of neat looking though. I kind of like it. And we've got a cutscene.
It is beautiful here.
Aye.
Have you ever been here before?
As children, Finala and I would dare each other to enter the Sacred Isles. I got as far as the third bridges. She says she went as far as the first prism refractor.
So she says, but I doubt she could have been as brave as you.
Ha! I am flattered. But there may be some truth to that. She She always was afraid of heights. And it is a very cool looking space. I am quite inclined to agree. Right, so there's nothing that side, and there is a dude over here. Bye, dude. Okay, so this bridge... Oh, we can go across it. Alright, it was looking like it was broken from... Nope, and our journal's flashing. Let's read the journal. First small prism refractor crystal. Okay, travel, find and replace the prism's 4 small refractor crystals. So we have one. Do we want to go across that bridge? Or this bridge? Or... Let's see, I didn't think we could go across this one. I thought this one was broken, but I kind of thought that about the other one. Yeah, this one is broken. Right, so that one we'll have to figure out an alternate route around. I'm assuming that's the way we came in. So, which bridge do we want to go on? Which one are we thinking? Which one do we think, guys? Which one do we think? Let's look at our map. Maybe our map will tell us something better. Not really. Let's pick this one. Oh, we've got some barrels to blow up. We always like blowing up barrels. Anything else over here? Doesn't look like it. And we've got another busticated bridge. Oh, but he can hit us from there. That's good to know. Okay, so I guess we go back this way and we try the other one. Let's see what's over this way. Oh, besides, yeah, some guys. These guys aren't too tough, though. Bye, guys. Right, magical bridge. Magical bridge is on. Do we want this magical bridge or this magical bridge? No, let's do this one. Okay, why are we not moving? Come on, people. Right, so there's more guys down there, which we can't get to from here. Anywhere else to go from here? No. Alright, so down. Come on, folks. Why? Sometimes the point and click is just so dang finicky. I find it a little annoying. We've got chests to open, barrels to blow up. And another magical bridge. And a little guy who went down pretty quickly, if you ask me. No, and there was a bridge to there. So which way this time? I think we'll start with this way. Yep, and we received a second small refractor crystal. Alright. Cool beans. And we gotta go across another magical bridge. Oh, and they're jumping over things. Really, people? Well, we will get you all handled anyway. Oh, here comes another one. And another. And one more jumping over the cliff, or over the gap. Right, what does our map look like? Okay, well we still have to kind of go back and around and we have spaces to fill, but let's finish looking over here. I was doing yard stuff this morning and managed to get a blister, which fortunately doesn't, I put a band-aid on it and washed it and all that good stuff, so it doesn't really hurt. At least not that much. But it's like every time I go to do something, I'm reminded that there's like, and it's right near like the joint. So Yeah, every time I do stuff, I'm reminded, like, hey, you've got a big old band-aid on your hand. And don't grip things or do whatever too hard or it's gonna hurt. And the other downside to coming back from vacation, all the stuff that got put off for the week because you weren't here, it's just piling up. And yeah, sometimes the house, at least it feels like, it doesn't always actually, but sometimes it feels like you come back and your house is a bigger mess than it was when you left. Like, even when there's no one there. I think probably because, you know, you spent a week at an Airbnb or a hotel or whatever where you didn't have to do any of the picking up and the cleaning and everything was not cleaner. I mean, I guess it all depends on your definitions. But yeah, that everything was, you know, less cluttered. Everything looks sort of less lived in. And we got the third prism. Alright, is there anything else on this island? Nope, there's one of these. Yeah, I'm sure once we find all the things, we're gonna have to move them around. Well, we've got one down and placed. So let's... Okay, that's the center spot. That's the goal post, or, you know, the final spot. So let's go this way. And get rid of this guy. And we'll go here. Go around in a big circle. But, I mean, from the map, it's basically a big pile of circles. And there's a whole bunch of guys over here. Alright, I'll activate this one. Cool. It does seem like we don't have to puzzle the prisms out too terribly much. They all just go towards the centerpiece. Which at least makes some of this easier. Kinda, sort of, we hope. So where's the last one we need to go to? It's gonna be over there. Okay. Make sure we're going the right way. According to the map, we are. And activate this guy. And uppy we go. And of course, all the baddies who look like they're chasing each other. Oh, and everybody powered up. So probably a good time for us to do that, and also a good time for us to save. So let's save. Where's the save thing? Down here. Let's take a look at all of their stuff. Let's do that one. And for him, ooh, we can do these new ones. Alright, so we have Shockwave. When arrow or bolt travels farther than 9 meters, a master archer can cause damaging shockwave when his arrows travel a certain distance. Scholars wonder if the ability is magical or not, but archers who rely on it only care that it is useful. Well, I would say that is probably true of most things. Or we have Penetrate. Chance projectile will pass through victim. That one we can't do yet. That one we can't do yet. Cunning Renewal. Ranged power recovery rate. I'm not sure what that is, but we're going to do it. And then Shinzu's Quicken Casting. Increases cast speed. Vampirism. Amount of death magic. We're not currently using death magic, though. Ignite. Chance to ignite 5%. Ignite damage per second. It really likes the idea of that one. I guess we'll go with that one. Yep, and our journal's blinking. So we have the 4th prism. So we're missing probably this one. So we have to go this way, and then I think back over this way. Yes. Hi, all you little dead dudes. All the dead dudes, all the dead dudes. Oh, I'm going the wrong direction. Only slightly, though. As there should be another bridge over here. There it is. Sometimes this thing is so finicky about where you can point and click. Okay, do we have them all? I think we've got them all. Can we see? Not really. Not from here, anyway. Alrighty, let's see. Best direction to go is this direction. Yes. And this way, and then this way. To-da, here we is. No, but we gotta take out the baddie first. Bye, bad guy. You're distracting us from all of our other stuff. But you dropped us stuff, so let's go collect some of that. Oh, and now all the bad guys. We just got all of them over here. And we forgot to use our hotkeys again. Forgetting all the hotkeys. Always, always, always. Never seem to remember them, huh? Forget all the things. Every chance we get, apparently, we forget all the things. Let's take this big guy down. Or try to. I think we can do it. Provided Tar doesn't start sleeping on the job. Nope, too late. I mean, I guess I already started sleeping on the job, so, you know. Too far away, but trying to fire anyway, right through the wall. Why not? Alright. I think that is everybody. Let's open our journal because it's blinking at us. Return to Amanlu and speak with Finala. Well, that's not the button. This is the button. There is this one little island back there that we couldn't go to, or didn't? I'm not positive now. We have to go like all the way around, don't we? No, I guess we don't have to go all the way around. We can go this way. Right? Yes. Now, this is the bridge I was looking at and going, oh, we can just go all the way around. Alright, we're not bothering. We have to come back here probably anyway, so we'll just do this. Much better. Alright, where is Finala? Looks like this way. Or at least somebody's this way. Yep, it is Finala.
I cannot believe my eyes. The fires are out.
I keep my word.
You were not always that way. I confess I am amazed.
I am not the Echo you once knew. Much has come to pass since we last bickered over trivialities, Finala.
Well, the bridge is fixed. You are free to go after the caravan if that is still your intent.
It is. Which way did they go?
South. Snowbrook Haven is 3 days' ride from here at a quick pace, but they were heavily laden with supplies for the resistance. They will still be on the road through the forest.
Is the way clear then? I remember talk of trouble with the Varkesh before I left.
They have been up to their usual mischief no more. With the princess and 3 royal guards escorting the caravan, there should be little trouble. But the Varkesh are not the weaklings they once were. You should take care if you plan to travel alone.
I am not afraid.
But before you run off...
Yes?
Let me go with you. I am more useful out there than I am here. And I want Valdis to pay for what he has done.
Right, let me go with you. I'm more useful than I am here. And I want Valdis. Very well, but remember who is leading. I will not take charge. You will not take charge this time. What sort of skills do you have? Or I don't see it working out. Well, I know it's going to tell us that we can't bring her. So...
Ah, I see I overestimated you. Good luck all the same. I shall be here if you change your mind.
Oh, yes, we would like to save. Under conversation. Chapter 4, The Royal Caravan. Locate the caravan. Alrighty. So now that the bridge is fixed, which is this bridge, we can just go this way. Do we even bother to go back to that other little island? I'm kind of thinking we don't. Kind of thinking we don't even worry about it. Oh. So let's take a look at this stuff. We definitely have things to sell and things to stick in chests and things to just generally get out of our hands and our pockets. So let's do that since we're in town, and I know it's everybody's favorite thing is watching me sort through stuff. It's the most exciting part of the whole game. I know. Now, this we're gonna sell, but let's get our regents in here. That's enchantable, we can just stick it in there. Or reagents. I always want them to be a regent, but I think it's technically reagent. Get all of those bad boys in here. We can sell that spell. We can sell that. I think we can sell that. 36, 38, yeah. We'll throw that stuff in there. I don't know what these are for. Oh, that can enchant a shield. Maybe... I don't know. We will have to decide on that one. What is this? I don't think our ranged weapons person will use it, but it's very cool. Okay, let's go sell some stuff. Which fortunately is right over here.
Do not give up your search.
Alright, you get out of here. You get out of here. You get out of here. You and you. I was gonna say, my gloves are still lower than that. And of course I missed a reagent. Alright, you can go. That also requires nature magic. You can get out of here. You can definitely get out of here, and so can you. That one's not super special, but... that didn't really help us a whole lot with space. So I guess we'll keep this for the moment. Let's see, armor 17, fire resistance 14, health 4, 1 strength, and an additional 10 fire resistance. But this one restores health. This one is just health regen. Alright, we'll hang on to that for the moment. This we'll get rid of. Alright, everybody. Just cannot stop yawning all of a sudden. Okay, so we want... not that way. We want this way. Okay, let's save our game really quick. And then I'm going to take, we are a little over an hour in, so this is probably a good time. I am going to take a quick stretch and bathroom break, and then I will be back in just a couple of minutes. Alrighty, we are back. So let's keep going. Oh, did we save before we went on break? I don't remember. So we're just gonna do it again.
With the war on, travelers are carrying everything they own on their backs. It makes me think there must be abandoned treasure in this world.
Yeah, Daru, there probably is a lot of abandoned treasure. Just kind of trying to fill in our map here. As we know, since I discovered I have a map button, now we must check it always and often and fill in all the gaps because we're strange like that. Oh, and here's a side quest guy.
The town is in ruins. Seems ill fortune and bad luck are destined to plague my family.
So we have two options. How is your family plagued? Or indeed times were tough. Yada 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 yada. Let's go with how is your family plagued?
Many times over. It all began because of my Uncle Threneth some 20 years ago. Ever since his death, nothing but misfortune has followed my family.
How could your uncle's death cause a curse?
My uncle was a servant for Master Levereth in the estate to the south. Supposedly, he disgraced our family by stealing from Master Levereth and murdering him. After being captured by the guards, Uncle Threneth was executed on the order of Lady Levereth. And now his foul deeds have brought a blight on our family. Even in his death, my uncle is cursed. He is shackled in eternal unrest, doomed to walk the halls of the estate forever.
I see. And you do not believe the charge?
Uncle Threneth was not a violent man, and he was very proud of his position with Master Levereth. He took great honor in doing his job as best he could. How could he have been a thief? A murderer? Perhaps that is the reason he wants the estate. If I could clear his name, he may finally find rest.
Right, so we have two options again. Is there any way I can help? Or good luck with you in that endeavor. Let's go with
Bless you for your
first one.
kindness. Any help would be welcome, though I'm not certain where to begin. We need to find out what actually happened on the estate that day.
Were there any witnesses?
Not that I know of. The only information comes from a report written by the Talwyn, the guard on duty at the time. Here, I have a copy. Take it. You may find the information useful. I believe she is still with the Blade Guards here in Amanlu.
You mentioned that your uncle still walks the halls of the estate. Is it possible to speak with him as well?
That seems to be of no use. I've got glimpses of him on several occasions, and once I thought I'd connected with him in a way. My mind filled with the sounds of a terrible keening wail. But I do not know enough of the spirit world to do much more. Liznor the Mage is said to be something of an authority in some subjects, but she has been of little help thus far.
Thank you. I will do what I can. Alright. Another side quest that if we tackle it, we tackle it. If not, not. Yeah, I like grabbing the side quests, but I don't really want to focus on them on this playthrough. I might go back, after we've finished the game and do all the side quests off stream or something. That's definitely a possibility. Oh, it really helps if you're not on teleport. It's kind of hard to, take down bad guys when you're on the wrong spell. No, how about we, do this instead of staring at the map. Well, here we are, all of the spellcasters napping on the job, myself included. Because we forgot to push the buttons. Those buttons that we can't ever remember to push. And then I remembered to push the buttons, and still got somebody sleeping on the job. Oh, it would help if she's also on the right spell. Now we can look at the map. And then we'll go up here. And just kind of clear this area out. Nope, there's somebody after us. Turn around. Oh, well, I didn't turn around fast enough. Apparently doesn't matter. What is over here? Nothing. Oh, but we're leaving gold behind, people. Come on. Silly people. Wolves, you gotta stop going after the horses. People need those. Alright, we'll do some of this. Our journal's been flashing at us for a little bit. Oh, we picked up a guard's report and a servant's haunt. Yeah, enter the whatever estate. And does she not see it? No, it might be glitched. Because he's definitely not even trying. But we got some gold out of it, so I guess we'll take it as a win. Alright, head back down, because there's nowhere else, right? No. No, and we got the giant mosquitoes. Hi, giant skeeters. Oh, and we've got new giant bugs. At least I don't remember those. No, and I'm napping on the job again, because I forgot to hit the buttons. It's like we've literally forgotten how to do everything. Hello everyone. Welcome on in. Feel free to chat or lurk. Hang out however you would like to hang out. Alright. Oh, we've got this whole corner over here. See, we never should have discovered that we had the map, because now I'm just obsessed with filling in the blanks all the time. On the flip side, the map is like the most handy thing ever. Oh, and there's a stairwell over here, so there's got to be something at least decent over here besides this guy trying to throw spears at us. Or a bunch of guys trying to throw spears at us. And remember our health and mana buttons, because we're forgetting those a lot today. Today is like we've completely forgotten how to play anything or stream or any of the above. Teach me to go on vacation. Alrighty tighty, everybody. Looks like... well, we're gonna go ransack the house. Oh, we got one of those chant things that we never use. And we got a good throwing crescent. I guess are there such things as bad throwing crescents? I mean, I don't know. I don't... Obviously, there's ones that don't do their job or don't work or something, but, like, wouldn't those just get melted back down to be remade or thrown away or something? I don't know. Right, to the taking down this guy. Right now, to the Levith Estate, Vikesh Forest, Vilura Forest, and Snowbrook Valley Portal. It's a lot of stuff to be this direction. Yep, take down these little buggies. They're not little, they're huge. The giant ass mosquitoes. And whatever this is. Oh, and they summoned help. Cheaters. Of course, it doesn't help that I was napping on the job there for a minute. Just napping on the job. Alright, let's give it a second for mana to catch up. Boop, boop, boop. That's not the button I wanted. This is the button I wanted. Oh, we need to give him some potions. Yeah, we only have like 400 or something in our inventory. We can absolutely give him some more. Hello, everyone. I hope your day is going well. Feel free to hang out, chat, lurk, do whatever you like. I won't call you out unless you decide to chat. Can we get back here? Ooh, a door with a lock thing on it. The door is locked. It appears to be marked with an inscription. Words are hard. And now I can't see the thing. There we go. Marked with an inscription that reads, Magrus's house. Do not enter. Okay. Well, we can't get into Magrus's house. Does it, like, show on our map? Kind of, sort of, I guess so. I'm assuming at some point we'll be able to get into Maggie's house. But at the moment, we cannot. Right, we are getting up to... Oh, here's a health portal. And, guys, you know, the health portal is not for you. It is literally not for you, my dude. Go over this way. Oh, I was just going over this way to film, map and stuff. But it's got mana bushes. Mana bushes are super helpful. And there's stuff over here. There's loot. There's things to blow up. We like all of that stuff. Make sure we got everything. And see, folks, this is why you obsessively try to fill your map. Because every once in a while, it's how you discover the good stuff. Oh, and they're falling from cliffs again. They're all just falling from the sky. And they're bringing buddies. Oh, and we've got another house that looks like it was just built into the rock. Because that's not weird or ominous or, anything. That's totally normal, right? Okay, so he's got some new stuff we can up also. We have Smite, which gives two-handed weapons. Ooh, a chance of stun. Nope, can't do that yet. Fierce renewal, melee power recovery rate. Oh, and this one, reinforced armor. Let's do the power recovery rate. Why not? In the... Oh, it's gonna be one of these. Okay, well, we have to be able to get in here. You, get out of the way. There's the button. Is that all there is? All that for that. Okay. Well then, over here we go. Okay, and then the new portal. There's the new portal. We always like it when we unlock a new portal, even though we decided to start stream today by literally running back directly, but you know. I'm gonna assume that the bridge is the ultimate area that we have to go, and that this is just... oh, where there's a whole bunch of them. That's what this is. This is the area full of bad guys. All the bad guys are just hanging out right here. That's not a bad guy, that's my sidekick. The bigger they are, I guess, the longer they take to fall. Oh, and we got stuff to blow up, and another, just one lowly dude who missed the party. Oh, he's not alone. Apparently there's a second party that we didn't know about. Now we can blow up stuff. Alright, here we go. Across the bridge. And to blow some stuff up. And to deal with some more flying guys. Yep, it's all gonna drop from the sky, I guess. I think we will keep going this way. And there we are. There's some more bad guys. Always an indicator that you're going the right direction. Let's take a look at that one. Lesser Lightning Blast. Let's see, multi-spark, 48 to 80. This one does a lot more. That does more than fire spray. Ooh, what's this one? Oh, Wrath of Ice. But we can't use it. She can use it though. Wrath of Ice. Da, 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 da. Plus 5 ice damage per attack. 5% chance to freeze enemies for 1 second. Energizes nearby allies with the power of ice, adding ice damage to their melee. And ranged is that better? Better isn't really the right word, but it's what we've got. Then Earth and Embrace, I kind of feel like no. But I don't really want to get rid of her healing thing as being an automatic. But that might be cool. We'll have to think about that. I see you hiding in the corner. Yep, and we've got more stuff to grab. Oh, and there's a big guy over there. We probably ought to, yeah, actually fight the big guy. And now we'll blow up some barrels. Make sure there's nothing else hiding over here. Nope, nothing else hiding over here. But we're gonna go back down. Maybe? Yep, here comes a big guy loping along. And some more guys. Nope, nope. To fill in that corner of the map, we have to go this way. And we've got a bunch of wolves. Hi, wolves. Now, if you guys would just be nice, then we wouldn't, you know, be beating up on you. But you beat up us, so we beat up you. You know. Oh, and here's a big guy, too. Oh, there's a whole, like, cave over here. Well, I guess we're going into the cave. Right, into the cave we go. A watery cavern. I don't know if it's watery. It doesn't look very watery to me, but there's definitely bad guys. So it's Bad Guy Cavern. Let's see. That was way too close up, people. Do not need to be that close up. Nor can you see anything if we're that close up. And that was a wipe. That was a total wipe. We haven't had one of those in a minute. I don't know where that teleporter just sent us, but we're gonna find out. Oh, it sent us way back there. That's not helpful. Wrong button. Yeah, that's not helpful at all. Well, we said we were gonna find out, so we came, we saw, we found out. Okay, that's the wrong direction. I have to go all the way around. We are still going the wrong way. Come on. Get your butt together, Ed. Get your act together. There we are. This way is the way. And then we go this way. And up here. Yes, this is very much the long way of getting back. Because we should have just taken the portal. But we still had an active teleporter thing. And like silly people, we needed to go check. Oh. That's the one that we never did. Well, it's not the only one. And since we're here, I guess let's go punch some stuff. As long as there's not a whole bunch of bad guys, we should be okay. But it's us, and there's always a whole bunch of bad guys. I mean, let's face it, that's how this works. Oh, I guess we could upgrade her. There we go. Okay, except we're missing somebody. We're missing me. I'm up here snoozing. Here's hoping there's nothing down here. There is. There's a whole bunch of stuff down here. And we don't have anything because we just died. And down we're about to go, I think. Again. Alrighty, well. Now we discovered that we absolutely should have checked all of that stuff out. But more importantly, we need to go find our stuff first. I'm not exactly sure where we saved last, so I don't want to just reload because I ignored myself and my own things about, you know, loading or saving early, saving often, all the stuff. So let's go find our bodies. Yeah, at least this time there's only one. Not that we're succeeding at fighting it, because we're kind of not. And now we're in the death loop. I kind of wish I had my death counter up. Alright, here we go again. Across the bridge. If that wolf is still here, he should be, hopefully, like, no help. I'm honestly just kind of hoping he's not. No, great. Now there are two of them. We're honestly actually faring better against this one than we did the last one, but it's still not going to be enough, I don't think. Nope. No, because we were curious and wanted to look at the things and the stuff and the things. Of course. You know, like doofuses. Right, we're gonna go buy some potions. We're not gonna have any space for anything once we actually get to our stuff. But this constantly battling one wolf to our death is not useful. So everybody gets 4. That should be, I hope, enough. Now it's not a money thing, it's an inventory management thing. Right, let's try this again. For the 5th time, 4th time, 85th time, whatever. For the way too long time. Alright, yes, that is the way we need to go. There's this dang pain in the ass. Boop boop ba-doo. Where is... Okay, where is the cave? Okay, seriously, where is it? Well, we are gonna... We're just gonna reload it. And try to figure out where we are. Okay, so we are now at the point where we haven't even discovered the next portal. We forgot to save after we discover the next portal, because, yeah, that sounds like us. That 100% sounds like us. But that means this time we can actually properly go over here and explore this stuff, and so we're gonna call it a win? We're not calling it a win. We're gonna call it a silver lining. That's what I'm looking for. Right, how do we get over there now? Since it's now being so picky. Right, back in the temple of the stuff and the things and the stuff. And we still can't go that way. Okay, so it's this way, I think. Yes, okay. For a minute I couldn't see it, and I was super not sure. So that one takes us over here. And over here there isn't anything. But if we go this way, this one should take us over here where we punched stuff. Alright, and open that. And then we go this way. I think that swirly thing down there is very cool. I'm assuming there's a purpose. And not just because it's swirling around. We just haven't found out what the purpose is quite yet. And managing much better this time. Oh no, this guy doesn't want to go down. Die! Okay, looks like there's nothing in here. Nothing in here. What's in here? Oh, more guys. Get in the room so I can actually see-ish. And some more guys. Okay, that's all there is, folks. So, back up we go. Oh, and we're over here. Alrighty. Up above the swirlies. Is there anything over here to look at? Oh, there's a thing to open. We like it when there's a chest to open. And here we go. Alright, we are going to save this time. We are not going to forget. Alright, so we have about an hour left of stream. What do we want to do? Do we want to keep doing some Dungeon Siege? I am totally down to keep going. We've gotten our groove. We kind of lost it for a minute, but we got our groove back. So we can absolutely keep going. Or do we want to switch to a little bit of Phasmo, take a look at the new update? What do we think? Right, this is my thought. Why don't we try to get to at least kind of where we were before. There's Vanilla. Okay, and we have this quest already, so we didn't really lose everything. We just didn't get all the way to that portal from whenever we saved last, so... And that's not the button. This is the button. It should just be a matter of running back. Which, just like inventory sorting, I know is so super interesting. could just be running back. But you can figure out your spells, Ed, after you're done killing the stuff. Get all these guys down. Done. Oh, and home guy has right. Now let's figure out our spells. And that's 48 to 80, 31 to 38. We should switch those. Yeah. I'm gonna do that one. Oh, and they're summoning other guys. Always summon the other guys. I mean, we're generally a party that does pretty well, so I guess I can't fully blame them for always wanting to summon words. Or summoning. Again. Words are hard, people. Words are hard. Pretty sure if I said that to my kiddo, she'd be like, no, they're not, Mom. It's just you. So, I know I asked way early on, at like the beginning of stream, if anything had if anyone had anything interesting, exciting, fun, new, different going on this week. But, you know. Anybody doing anything interesting? Or just fun, relaxing, enjoyable? Anyone pick up a new book that they just can't wait to read? I am now in the middle of 2 books because I'm an absolute lunatic, I guess. No, I'm in the middle of 2 books because I just took my tablet, so I borrowed a book from the library to read on my Kindle app, and then I still have the book that I was reading at home, So now I have 2. I didn't really do as much reading as I thought I would while on vacation. Instead, I played a lot of games and played a lot of Pokemon and did that stuff. So, yeah. The good stuff, the fun, relaxing stuff. I mean, reading is fun and relaxing also, which is why I very specifically wanted to find a book to read, make sure I had one with me. All those thingy things. Alright, let's take out these guys. That is not the button. Alright, we are gonna save right here. I think this is gonna be the best stopping point for this game. And we're gonna quit here. And we are going to switch our stuff. I also, look, we even have a fancy counter, which is humongous. Hold on.
Welcome back. I've got some jobs ready for you.
Sorry, folks, it was really hard to tell when I was making these with not my dual screens and all of that, exactly how big they really seem to be. Nope. No, that's better. I don't want to spend too much time messing with this, so you're all going to just lose your minds. We're gonna call it good enough. I'll fix it all later. Okay. Here we go. Make sure it's all capturing normally. So, for anyone who doesn't know, which is probably not anyone, well, who knows? If you're looking for drops right now, you're not going to get them from this one. But the drop button is right there. You connect your Phasmo to your Twitch, and you'll get drops and stuff. And that's really all I can tell you about it, because that's as far as I am on there. Alright, let's enable our solo loadout. We do have some stuff we can upgrade. Wow, we have quite a few things we can upgrade. Right, we're upgrading that. Better headgear. Now, where is... There we are, sound recorder. Let's get the tier 2 sound recorder. For sure, for sure, for sure. And we'll get the better firelight. Yeah, that's probably about as much as we can stand of the new stuff. We need to get the sound recorders in there. Okay. Got everything. Everything looks decent. Nope, and then it did the funny things that it always does. I think it was that one that we had. Was it? Or was it this one? I don't know. Let's just pick a Tanglewood. That's probably the best place to try and start. And let's see how it goes. We might only get in one or two, but let's find out.
Take a look at the equipment and prepare accordingly before starting the investigation.
So there is
I've got a report that suggests a possible ghost sighting.
the snazzy screen. You can look at the CCTVs and the video cameras and head cams. If someone has head cams, it's really nice. What are our objectives? Let's see. Marcia Lancaster. Have a member of the team escape during hunt. Capture a photo of any successful EMF reading. And cleanse the area with incense. I'm not fully sure what to bring. Maybe a video camera? Right, power is in the garage. So, from what I understand, because I've of course been watching everybody's streams for the last day and a half, that most anything that was an interaction that you took a photo of before is now something that you take a video of. Okay, not in the garage. We don't have Jerry. Jerry's the voodoo doll. But we do have the bone, and you can still get a picture of the bone. It still counts. So we get 5 pictures, 5 videos, and then 3 sounds. And if it sounds overwhelming to you, don't worry, it sounds overwhelming to me too. Oh, temps are going down in here. But I'm not seeing breath. Yep, spoon on the floor. Yep, and we do have the mirror, which you can still get a picture of. Sorry about that, everybody. The mic just disconnected randomly. But my mic is back on, so we are good to go. Ghost, don't be doing stuff while I'm not prepared. Okay. Alright, so I'm still thinking oh, I guess I could not get a recording from that. Because I didn't get to it fast enough. I also am not really sure what my recording buttons are, which is something else I better figure out. Okay, anyway, this is indeed the ghost room. No, actually. Now it did call in an interaction. Right, let's put this down again. Same thing with that. And we are going to go out here. Let me get this front light on. Okay, so cameras. Video cameras. And it's not, this one's not on a tripod, so I can't do anything. I could record if something pops up, But I do want to look at my controls. Okay, that's what I thought. It's probably, mostly, I'm sure, the fact that I just don't know what I'm doing. They added all this new stuff, and now I don't know what I'm doing. You know, the huge. Nope, we should look at sanity. We never remember to look at our sanity. Our sanity is good. So at least there's that. I don't want to stick that. I don't know what that was. That was a creepy sound, though. Did you really need to be so creepy about it? Okay, we do have freezing, and I can get a picture of that, which seems weird to me, but we're going with it. So let's go grab some more things, maybe look at the cameras. Maybe we can catch something on the cameras when we're out here and nobody else is in there. Because it's about the best idea I've got. I do kind of like this, though. It gives you kind of a chance to, just be able to do more when you want to be in the van, or if, you're just something, taking a break, trying to figure out what you want to do next. Okay, EMF. Yeah, photo of the EMF and then cleanse the area. We can do those two things right now. No, right, I still have my camera in my hand. Like, why can't I pick anything else up? Derp. I don't think... Yeah, that didn't count, because we didn't get in here fast enough. Well, let's just do this right now. At least get that objective done. Oh, and we have dots. It just walked through the dots. That should be our photo of the EMF reader. Alright, let's put our evidence down because we've forgotten that. So it's an Oni. Nope, I still need you. Or a Uri, most likely. I don't think that'll count as anything. It was my automatic, yeah. Okay, so we need to see what else. First, we need to see our sanity. I am gonna go ahead and take a pill. We do need a sound recorder. We probably need you. I don't have enough hands. It has a cute little ghosty on it. Yep, and there she dotsed again. Of course, we don't have... And now that I've got the camera in my hand, she's not gonna dots. Come on, ghosty. Do some dotsing, please. So that I can figure out how to make this video thing work. Pretty, pretty, please. Okay, well, I'm gonna put it back. Now that I walk out of the room, she's gonna dots. Immediately, I'm sure. Salt. I don't have enough hands. We're just gonna drop this salt down. We're gonna drop that down too. Because I definitely need to get some crucies in there. I haven't yet. For some reason, I thought the lights had gone out. I don't know why. We still have breath in here, so I'm reasonably confident that it hasn't changed rooms. But that's not the right one. Oh, I got a Dots Ghost recording? No. But it didn't accept. So, I don't know. I don't think a disturbed salt photo counts anymore. Nope, not at all. Which is fair. I feel like they were saying that it was because, like, in theory, you, a klutzy human, could walk through the salt. Oh, there go all my deletes. But we got the stupid car. And we have an EMF 5, although it's an interaction EMF 5, so I'm not as confident about it. Okay, we only need one more photo. And I still need sound and video. Did that count? Door moved. It did. Well, it's not going to ghost right. It's not going to do UV. I'm just going to put that down and see if we can get some more salt in there and see if we can get that. I want to see if I can get it to, if I can record from in here. Oh, maybe I could have had I hit the button fast enough. Damn it. Always, 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 always. When I walk away from it, when I step back from it, when I'm not on the right thing. Always. Anyway, we're still at full sanity, so at least there's that. We can futz around with this a little bit more. I don't have any idea how you get videos of disturbed salt. No idea at all. So, I guess I don't know. Nope. Let's try figuring out some sound. I don't know if that was... Does that count? No. Maybe I just don't know how to use it. Yeah, I don't... No idea, folks. No idea at all. It's obviously something I'm gonna have to play with, and I will probably play quite a bit before Sunday, so hopefully I have half a clue by then. Not that, you know, I am hardly the expert. I never have been, never will be, but you know, it would be nice to at least feel like I sort of know what I'm doing. At this point, I'm just kind of hoping I can get it to record. Sorry, that was my chair. The dots. But so far, I'm not. Did I record that? I think I missed it. It acknowledged it, but I didn't hit any of the buttons. Alright, we got an object thrown. It threw the book. No, I don't have the camera in my hand. I don't think I can take a picture of the book, and I have no more deletes, so do we even try it? Do we chance it? What do we think? Yeah, maybe we don't chance it. What if we put... Not camera, like right there. Our sanity is still pretty high. But I'm wondering with the camera right here, because it did just dots again, or it's not while we were looking. Wonder if I can get a recording from here. I don't know, we're gonna try it. Why not? Of course not. Since we're looking, it's not gonna do it. How many hands do I have? That's it. Yeah, it's just doing... Put that down. And pick this up again. And we're just gonna be right on that salt, see if we can actually get it. Not seeing breath anymore, so now I'm worried that it's changed rooms. Dang it. And of course, now I see my breath. Let's see if we can get this salt. Can I get that? I'm gonna move the breaker anyway. Come on, open. Alright, Alright, walk through this salt. Let's see if I can actually get a recording of it. I got a salt recording. Alright, so that's a pain in the butt. A huge pain in the butt. Nope. Well, this will make it easier to see the dots. I would be satisfied if we could at least get that and then figure out what to get as a last picture. I think that would be enough for me, and we can go on to another game and do one maybe quicker one. We kind of sort of maybe hope, and then call it for the day. We've gotten in, we've kind of played with some stuff. We've figured out a couple of things. We haven't figured out all the things. We haven't figured out even half the things, but we've figured out a few. I can live with that. And then I can try to get more figured out and be up and running in time for Sunday. We will definitely be streaming Phasmo on Sunday at our usual time, 10:30 Mountain Time, which is 12:30 Eastern Time US. I don't know what it translates to anything across the pond, but if you go into my schedule, it's in there. I'm sure all the stuff is there. And I'm sure it translates to the correct time zone for you, at least hopefully. So let's see if we can get a dots video, and then we'll try to figure it out from there. Come on. You've been dotsing all the times that I'm not prepared. Now that I'm prepared, you're not going to do it. Does that count? No. I have no idea how to do the audio recording thing. It's like, that doesn't count. The door rattling in my face didn't count. The door rattling in my face is honestly a little terrifying. Like, it really is. We've already established that I am totally the person that goes ultra silent and like freezes when the freaky things happen. And because y'all can't see my actual reactions, you know, it just sounds like I'm over here going, but no, it scares the crap out of me. Yep. Let's go do something smart, like check our sanity. Which is still pretty high. And I don't know, we'll try it from in here. Why not? Come on, Ghosty. I would really, really like it if you would dots. Just not while I'm not prepared for you to. I mean, we managed a miracle of miracles after 1,800 tries to get a salt photo. I don't really know why I need a motion sensor. It's sort of for lack of anything else to try to get some more sounds and stuff. We already know what it is. We've already got our 3 evidence. It's an Oni. Like I said, I will be perfectly happy with... I do kind of like that this thing opens now. You know, getting the dots video, trying to get one more photo, which I think at this point is going to be of a cruci burning. I don't really know what else to be getting a photo of. Let's make sure it's in here. Still in here according to that, unless it's going up. Nope, we're still going down. No, it didn't let me record that, but we already have one, so I think it would have called it a duplicate anyway. Yeah, we already have the car alarm. So we're really just trying to get a final video. That counted as something. Oh, motion sensor. You know what? I'll take it. I will take it. So we don't have our audio. We're still missing one photo. But I don't need that anymore. Let's grab the camera. I believe I can still get a ghost photo. I believe I can still get a ghost, a dots. blah, blah, blah. A dots ghost photo. There we go. Words. Those are the words I was looking for. I believe I can still get one of those. So I think we will try that. And or a burnt crucifix photo. We can get video of the crucifix actually burning, but we can get a photo of it after the fact, I think. From what I understand, from what I've seen in all of the stuff, like I said, this is literally the first time I've played with all the new stuff, so we could be totally wrong, for all I know. We could be, yeah. You know, we will figure it out as we go, and I don't want to keep going today too much longer, so I may call this one and try to do one more kind of quickish one and see where we get, see if we can figure something else out. Well, now it's not dotsing, it's just walking through our motion sensors. Yeah, is there remotely anything I can get audio for? I don't know what that is, but I'm going to try and record it, see if it counts. I'm sure it didn't count, because so far nothing I've tried to record sound-wise has counted. It's very frustrating. So, like, I have no idea. Guys, I have no idea. Maybe, I don't know, maybe it's doing tons of sounds and I just can't hear any of them. No clue. I mean, it says there's activity right now. Anything. I would love to figure out how to get a sound. Like, at all. Like, it says there's sounds right now, but I'm not hearing it. So, I don't know. Like, did that count? Because I think it should have. Like, I also think this should count, but it doesn't seem to be. And how long do I have to record it for? I think this can be a photo, though. I think. We hope. Yes. So, I think we're gonna move on to fight another day and try and figure out the sound recordings on another one. I am sure you all don't really want to sit in here for the next 400 years for me to try and figure it out, and I really don't want to either. We've figured out a couple of things. We know it's an Oni. And yeah, it's just going to be a learning curve for all of us who've been, well, I haven't been playing that long. There are plenty of people who've been playing for years and years and years and years. I've only been playing for a couple of months.
I've got some jobs ready for you.
However, we've still got $60 for media. It would be nice. I don't know yet. And oh, we did find the bone. That's way longer than I normally spend, but again, we're still learning. We're still figuring it out. So turned off the fuse box twice. I don't remember that, but that doesn't mean anything. I do think this is kind of cool, because I am the person that totally hits the next button and then goes, oh, where was the bone? We never found it. Now you can go back and look. I find that pretty cool. And I didn't do this when we first walked in, but I think this is pretty neat too. So they've filled the trophy cases. This is all the ghost types that I found, which is all of them. I have not reached all of the other achievements, so this is for all of the other achievements. And then of course there's the Easter trophy. And they're kind of hard. Some of them are hard to read. Alright. So, I think that's kind of neat. What do we think? Should we do one more? Yeah, I kind of think we could try one more. We're going to stick with Tanglewood because it's a nice small map. I'm pretty familiar with it. Yeah. Hopefully the ghosties are nice to me. Hopefully I can get some actual audio, or at least figure out how the audio works, because that would be really nice to actually know.
We've arrived. Check the equipment and get set up before investigating. Nothing to report, but it looks like whoever was here left in a hurry.
Okie dokie. Who do we have? Who are we looking for? Grant Brown. Captured 2 unique paranormal sounds. See, it knows. It knows that I haven't figured out how to do this. So it's like, well, we're just gonna make you, Ed. We are gonna force you to do it. Neener, neener, neener. Repel with incense while it's chasing and capture a photo of it. And what else? What else? What else? I guess video camera again, huh? Yeah, now I'm not sure what needs to be my, like, usual stuff. Nope, I didn't look for where power was. That was stupid. But fortunately for us, power is right here. Nope, but it's snowing outside, right? So it is going to take a minute for everything to warm up. Although I have a sneaking suspicion. What do we think? We think it's another basement, right? It's another garage ghost, another car bedroom ghost. We're gonna just drop that there for now. And let's go looking for things like the bone. Hi, bone. And the Ouija board. Where are you? Goodbye. Cool, and we got a Ouija board. Now, I do feel like I heard somebody say we could also get an audio recording. Oh, well, I'm dead, so it doesn't really matter. Where is it? I'm just gonna assume it's a demon. I didn't actually check to see if we were right the last time. We must have been. So, oops, well, we were the wrong, and I didn't fix my thing. So, let me fix my counters. We didn't even do that. Of course, we weren't planning to do very many games today, so I guess it doesn't matter. Well, even with that, I still got 21 bucks, which is not awful. Alright, well, we're gonna try one more, because I'm not gonna end on a death if I can avoid it.
Take a look at the equipment and prepare accordingly before starting the investigation.
Alright, who do we have? Leslie Knight.
But it looks like whoever was here left.
3 unique videos with the video camera. I wasn't going to be confused and try and get him with the thermometer, I promise. Photo of an EMF reading and cleanse the area. We might be able to do this. Might being the operative words, because we still don't have a single clue as to what we're doing. And it's snowing again. So if anyone wants to bet that we have a Hantu again, you can totally do that, because I would probably agree with you. I hope not, though. Oh, and I didn't look where power was again. Oh well. It is not here this time. But the ghost is, like, right behind me. And making sounds that I can't yet record because I don't have the recorder in my hand. Alright. No Ouija board. No summoning circle. We definitely don't have those. Ghosty could be in the basement. I don't like that. Basements are creepy. No, Ghosty could be in the kitchen. Was that power? Alright, so not a djinn. I'm gonna guess that Ghosty is in here. I'm just checking that he's not in there. Okay, let's get a couple of things. And also try to find music box. Trying to find the bone kind of on the way out to get stuff. There it is. I don't know if we can get an audio recording of the music box. I'm not going to try and figure that out right this second, but I wonder if we can. Oh, I just saw, which I can't do from here. I just saw a ghost orb. Alright, well, let's go get this motion sensor down and let's grab another thing so that way we can record it. Hey, I thought I saw a ghost orb. Well, I'm not seeing it, but it saw it. We still could have a mimic, but I'm going to mark it down anyway so that I don't forget. Because that's entirely possible. Not freezing. Oh, we still... No, we don't. We don't still need the bone. That can go there. So let's grab you and you. It's still in my hand. Okay. Look at our sanity. 92. Okay. Alright, and it popped the breaker, so... Well, Jin's off with ghost orbs. But let's cross it out anyway. Because orbs might not be the thing. It might be a mimic. I'm gonna put a camera right there, I think. Grab you. Grab you. Actually, that's not... Screw it. Go on the floor. I don't see him, but apparently he's over there. Okay, so we managed to get a shadow ghost. Yeah, you can sort of see the shadow in there. Orbs. There's dots. Okay, so dots takes mimic away anyway, so I would say that dots, that mimic is off, so orbs are good. Still no freezing. It would be nice if she would dots again now. We also have ghostwriting. Does that still count for a photo? It does. Cool. So it's a Thayed, Taye. I wish this would just be on like the other two. Okay, I circled it. I didn't leave it uncircled like a doofus. I heard a door. Okay, that I clearly heard. Did the recording take it? We got a recording! Ha ha ha! Look at us! We finally got a freaking recording! We got one! We got one! Oh, and now it's throwing stuff. I don't know what it threw, though. What are our objectives? Photo of an EMF. Of course, we were busy in the book being like, we got a picture! Or we got a recording. Oh, that's right, we can record the motion sensor. I've been so focused on trying to do the dots again. No, I don't think it was fast enough. I don't think it's changed rooms. We better go check sanity, because I don't know what our sanity's at. I was gonna say something like, I bet it's in the crapper, but I don't know that. I don't know at all. It's not awful. Let's just do that anyway. I would rather not be hunted while I'm still trying to figure out how to do all the other things. Oh, now I can see the orbs. There they are. Oh, you have to push the correct button. No, but it didn't take either of those. Well, we know it's a pain in the ass to try and get salt video. So I think I'm not gonna try. But let's see if we can get some other stuff, at least, before we call it. I don't think it's gonna count that plate. Nope. Nope, I was not fast enough, I think, that time. And I was too far away for the cup. So I'm going to say that I think this is probably one of the more frustrating bits, is the waiting for stuff, because we know what it is. We already know what the ghost is. That time it took it. I still want it on, I just don't want it to be the double lines anymore, I don't think. Ah, crap. I was trying to figure out where it was and what it was doing, and it was thoughtsing right on my butt. Well, since it dotsed on my ass, I guess we better take a look and see what our sanity looks like. Oh, our sanity's still good. I have everything in my hands. Alright, we need to drop something in there. Maybe we can get another sound? I don't know what other... As we got... laughing, so we need... not the laughing. I know, that's a little bit of a duh statement, but I need to say it out loud for myself, or who are we kidding? We're gonna forget anyway. And the ghost is busy throwing around emotional support mugs. Hey, you have to be on top of that salt, man. Right on top of it. They're ready to push the button. Yeesh. I am not a fan. Alright, let's see if we can get another sound. I can flip right to the camera. So, in theory, because we failed at that miserably, what if we brought in the other dots? That might help with dots stuff. Double check our sanity again. Put that dots there. Now, it would have helped had I been prepared. Come on, ghosty. Oh, it didn't even detect it. We'll take a thrown object, though. Right, we don't need that anymore. Let's put you down so that I can sort out my hands. Yeah, I think this is definitely going to be the frustrating bit until you kind of get used to it and get sorted kind of, you know, the more we play, the kind of faster it'll be at finding certain things, figuring certain things out. Sorry for the weird hovering there, but we got paranormal talking. It was weird that because we were so up against the couch, it sounded, or the whole thing was glitchy. But we got one. So that's the trick we're learning. Is that when it starts doing the thing, we have to get way up close. We have to go find where the sound goes above the line. And then it'll take it. Right, so we still need photos, and we still need one more sound. Now that would have been cool to get a video of. Can I get a photo? No. And of course, I could have gotten a Dots Ghost photo. No, it went off. I still feel like you should be able to get a recording of an EMF sound. My opinion. I know, this is probably an old Thea at this point, so it doesn't want to do anything. No, but it threw a cup again. Is that gonna count? No. I do kind of like the levitating mechanics. Is it even still in here? Huh? And it just dotsed on me again when I'm not prepared. And again when I'm not prepared. That's not gonna count. Nope. Really, at this point, I just want a last photo. If we don't get a last sound, we don't get a last sound. That's gonna be my last delete, too. Okay, we gotta stop screwing this up. Right, did that count? Yes, it did. Dots Ghost. Alright. Like I said, I don't think we're gonna worry about a third sound. We are almost at a perfect game. But the sounds are a pain in the butt. We've been in here for... Now that doesn't give the timestamp. This does. And I think... This does. Yeah, we've been in here for 28 minutes. We know it's a Thea, Thay, Taye. I mean, I guess we could do the cleanse the area. We might as well. Maybe we can get a sound in the process. I wonder, maybe I asked this last game, can you get a sound of a cruci burning? It just threw a spoon. See, I don't know why I can't get a recording of that. But I can't, apparently. Because it's making noise. It's proof. Well, anyway, we've done all 3 objectives. We've got almost everything but one more sound. I think I'm gonna call it good. And said we will definitely have played a few more games, probably with the fam this week before I stream on Sunday. So,
Welcome back. I've got some
yep,
tips for
and we were correct. It was a Thay, or Thea. Kind of picked up Thea lately. I know that's what Dux usually says. So we are at 2. Oh, yay. And I got a little bit of extra money. Anything of interest? Ghost interactions 12. Ghost only evented twice. Okay. So I think with that, we are definitely going to call it for the day. We went a little bit longer than normal, actually quite a bit longer than normal. So everybody have a great rest of your week. I will see you all on Sunday. And Wesley knows that it's time to end stream. You can hear him jingling. I forgot to take his collar off. So everybody have a great rest of your week. Don't work too hard. Find something fun to do or something relaxing. Do something just for yourself at some point this week, at least once. Don't forget to eat some good food, drink your water. Much love to you all. I will see you on Sunday. Everybody, hug your emotional support, pets, plants, mugs. Do all the things. I will see you on Sunday. Bye, everyone.